Thank you. So yeah, so this is what I have done previous time. These were the links like home register and login. As per previous thing, I had made the links to it like home. When we go on home, register stuff, login and cart. You go on cart, it gets it here.
Okay.
So yes, so home and cart. And also if we want to go to any component, we can go to the component details as well. So and add to cart, I believe this item should get added in cart in here.
Correct.
uh,
Correct.
one or this should be 1 2 3 quantity. Yeah, so I am suggesting in this manner that that should be happening.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, okay, and about these things, just a question I had. uh, I mean, the URL that we are hitting usually it should the main intention of the previous thing that we, lecture we have, like eitherwise the user can enter the URL, the ID, and the thing where route link in similar fashion, or are you? Hope the code window is visible, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this eitherwise he can mention the URL in this manner, and even if user clicks on this, the URL comes in this way. So sorry, just a small question I
Mm-hmm.
doubt I had. Is there some example, live example, where we can see this done, or like you said, Facebook? Is it the similar way it works?
Yes, it is a similar way it works. When you click on in Facebook, you have your profile also, right? You can click on
Yes.
your profile and go there. When you go there, you will see the URL changes to facebook.com/your name. You click on your name,
Uh,
you can see after Ajinkya there is a name, after home, beside home there is your name, right? You click on that,
yes. Okay. Okay.
you see your name
Oh,
gets added.
yes. Okay, so here I have to click either, like even if I say Ajinkya Sarnaik and type any ID, it will not
No, no,
render,
no,
right?
no, 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 because they don't have that parameter in their router.
Okay.
So it's not necessary that you will have that
Okay.
ID every time. It's just that if you want, you can have it.
Okay.
Instead of ID, they
Okay.
just
So,
have name.
instead of ID, we just have name. So this situation is only useful when we have
IDS.
when we add. Sorry, I have better understanding about it. This situation, like whenever you log in, this thing
Mhm.
will automatically pop up.
No, it depends on what you want. If you want it to be there in login, then it will come in login.
Okay. Okay. And any other page it is available? It's just
I think in Twitter also it's there. Wherever you
okay.
have your profile, right? Wherever it wants to,
Yeah.
wherever it wants to distinguish the URL based on user profile, then it will have.
Yeah. Okay. So this can be used in like Amazon and all websites as well for
Yes, yes. If you check Amazon, when you click on a particular product, hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we are able to hear you. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Am I
Hello.
audible?
Yes, we are
Yeah.
able to. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So what I was saying was, um, if you go to Amazon or any of the shopping site, can you go once?
Yes. So this thing should always be come when you are trying to log into any of the portals.
No, you don't even have to sign in. Forget signing in. Just go to Amazon.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Now you see the URL is right now www.amazon.com. Now click on any of the product.
The products. Okay.
Click on
Yeah.
something. You see the URL changes as per the as per the product, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's a few extra things also gets added. If you see
Yes.
after the product. Now these may be
Yes.
stored internally to Amazon with ID so that every product is distinguished.
Okay. So.
So you have product name and then you have some ID that Amazon has assigned to each product.
Okay. Okay. So this can be helpful to assign the IDs.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Sure, ma'am. Yeah. So yeah. Is there something that we are having in like tabs, accordions? Can we make in this thing? Certainly, we would able to, right, ma'am? We you see, it's just a question I had from
Uh-huh.
previous applications that I created. I
Hmm.
mean, like if you would able to create such things in uh, Angular app.
But tabs and all you will have to create using HTML only.
Yes, yes. The JavaScript is also required. So, is there some other way or the same way
Same
script?
way, same way.
Okay. So we are using JavaScript in that case. In this, how we will
No,
implement
you
the.
will write it in HTML file itself. Like normal, that wouldn't change.
Okay. So the JavaScript can be written at upstairs in case we want to write, right?
Yes,
Is that
or
okay?
even anywhere you want to write inside script tag, you can write.
Okay. Yeah, but not inside TS. We cannot
No,
write
no,
anything
no,
inside.
no, no.
Okay. We can create a separate JavaScript file also if we want inside
But
this.
we can create a HTML in template URL, right?
Yeah, you can do that, and then inside template you can write your JavaScript also. That can be done.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay, and okay, we and one more thing. I mean, like, is there some API relative thing that we will be studying further, right? When we learn service, HTTP service,
Yes.
HTTP service and API is the same thing, right, ma'am?
Not exactly, but we'll see there. The difference we'll see.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
We can proceed. That's
okay.
it. What I had. Stop. Yeah.
Yeah, Priya, do you have to say something?
For some festivals and functions, for last 2 weeks, I was not able to do my project.
That's okay. No, not an issue. Okay, so today we'll see what are child routes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, child routes is like having nested routes, a route within a route. Like for example, you see there are two routes which starts with users, correct?
Nested root, right?
Yes, nested routing. So in app.module.ts, we have created duplication. That means multiple route which starts with users. Instead of this,
Okay.
what we'll do is we'll have only one route with users, and the other would be the child route. So that means there is one route users and the other thing is just a part of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Like for example, in your
uh,
project, you can create slash recipe as your main route and slash recipe slash gulab jamun if it comes, that is a child route.
sorry. Can you please tell that again? We can create child routes.
Yes.
Hello.
So, yeah. So that
So
means there. Is my voice not clear?
yeah, it was breaking in between for some time. Yeah.
Um,
So hello.
okay. Just let me know whenever you think it's not clear because I am not in office today.
Hello.
I had taken an off, so I'm at home.
Okay.
So just
No,
let
that's
me
fine.
know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
child route you are talking about.
Yes. So you will have one main route, like for example, in your project, let's say your route is recipe, so that you see slash recipe. Now, let's say you want to see slash recipe slash gulab jamun. So gulab jamun would be a child route of the recipe route.
Okay. Yes. So okay.
Okay, we will see how to add that.
Okay.
Yes, got it.
Mm.
Sure.
So in the app module.ts, we have two routes with users. We'll make it one, and the second one would be the child route of this users.
Okay.
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 Similarly, for servers also, we'll do the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
So
how we will
here
create.
in this servers, we have component server component, right? After this, what we'll do is we will say children, and it's an array because I can have multiple routes for children, multiple
Okay.
child routes. So here I'll add my child route. So this is like a normal route now. So it will have its own path. Let's say it's ID. Whatever, if you want to add name, add it. If you don't want, don't add. Okay, so I'll remove it for now. Add the same for users also. So you'll remove this, don't have it anymore. Okay, so remove this, but before removing, add child route to users.
Okay. Okay. So child round syntax follows by children and then the curly parenthesis with the
Yes,
path that we need to specify.
yeah.
Okay.
So since I've written this, I am removing the previous one.
Okay.
Okay. Just sometime I'll just
Sure.
note that down. Okay, for this. Uh, users. user. Dot module. Component. Okay, so here pointers. So first part was for the children and ID name and component and user component which is mentioned, and second is for servers. So there are two children components inside this thing, we can say.
Yeah, one is for server and the other one is for user.
In users component,
Yeah,
children is users component or user component.
user.
Okay, done.
Just give me some time. I'm
Sure, sure.
uh, control save, run for visual. Okay, I have started it in new window. It will take time for
Okay.
starting the
No.
application. Okay. Yeah, it's running now. Can I share the screen or how?
No,
Just
no, we are not yet done.
we are not yet done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have created the routes. Now what we'll do is we'll go to
HTML.
user.component, not users. User.component.html. Okay, just a minute. No, go to users.component. Users.component.html.
Okay. We are
So
there.
yes, so here we had app user before, right? So whatever we write in user.component.html comes here. Instead of app user, you just comment this, and instead of this, you have to add router link. So this is added so that router outlet, so that whatever child route is getting clicked on, or the URL changes to any of the child route, that will appear at this section. So any of the user child will appear at this section.
So main intention of using router outlet is only for uh,
Not having multiple routers of the same name, avoiding duplication of code, basically nothing else. It's not that it wouldn't work the way we had written earlier. It will work. This is a better way of writing.
okay. Just a second, I'm doing that. Okay, router outlet done.
Now we
Yes.
can run and see. It will give you the same result that it gave previously.
Sorry, it will give the same result.
Yes, it will give the
Sorry.
same result.
Uh, which app user was giving?
Yes, yes.
So basic. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, the basic idea of adding a route outlet is uh, getting here.
I'm sorry.
I was saying, what is the basic idea of adding a router outlet here in this page?
Yeah. So instead of app users, we are adding router outlet. So that means whatever route value comes for the user will appear at this position. Router outlet is used whenever to specify that this is where my code will come when the URL becomes whatever is mentioned in the route.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, now can we render and write?
Yeah.
Can I share the screen, please? Oops. Okay, this need not have to be refreshed. Okay. Users, and then we are supposed to go inside user, right, to check the router outlet.
Yes.
Hello. So I can have to do this. Okay.
Click on users.
Users. Yes.
Click on any of the users. You don't have ID. You removed that code.
I will just show you. Okay.
Show me user component.html. User component.html.
Component.html. Yes.
It's not showing you user ABC. Show me your app module.ts.
Module.ts. Yes. User component. Children.
Yeah, this. Oh, remove that line. Path user slash ID slash name.
Okay. Oh, yes, yes. This needs to be removed.
Yes. The entire line. You remove the entire line.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The upper line is required.
Yes.
Go to users. Click on
Even then, I can't
users.
see that users thing over there.
This one.
No, if you go to your user.component.html,
Okay.
you
I believe I
see.
have typed it here.
Yeah, no, this is fine.
User. What was supposed to be here?
No, this is
Hello.
not coming right. User with ID loaded and user ABC.
Yeah, this is not coming. User
This,
ABC is not
yes,
coming.
but then this is what should come.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. So is there something that I'm missing?
Uh,
User dot component is here.
yeah, so this should come right.
Yeah. This should come. Not coming. Is there some cache problem or something? Is it coming? There should not be a cache.
Click on console. Okay, now click on users.
Yeah.
No, in this screen itself, you should be able to see that.
The last one.
Mhm.
Okay. So is there anywhere I'm missing? I have saved everything and no, it's not coming. So here router outlet is the second. It doesn't matter if we've specified two times, right?
Two times as in you only specified once, right?
Here also we have written in
No.
app.component.html.
That is fine. That is fine. Just go to your users dot component dot html.
Users.component.html. Okay. Users. G4.
No, that is fine. Priya, are you also getting the same thing?
Okay, can we share Priya's?
Yeah.
You're also getting the same thing?
Oh,
I will share my screen.
Okay.
okay, I'll stop.
Click on users.
No, she's not getting it. So, okay.
Yeah, see, her URL is changing.
Okay. So in the URL, it should be.
It
It
is
should
slash
be.
Sorry?
slash users should come.
Slash. Sorry.
When you click on users, slash users is coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then write after slash users, write hyphen, slash, not hyphen, slash. Yeah, click enter. Yeah. It's fine, it's working. I think for you also it would work. I forgot to try this.
Okay. So yeah, just give me 1 second. I'll try the same.
Yeah.
Should I stop my share?
Yeah. So yesterday last session we saw that this was working fine, right? But now we changed the approach a bit. It's still working the same way.
Can we understand the flow?
Yeah.
How things are just things from where it goes to where and
Sure.
how it displays.
Sure.
Yes.
See, when you write users, it go to users component dot html, right?
Yes.
In the URL, when you write slash users, it goes to users component dot html because of this line of code.
Okay.
This line of code. I have mentioned that whenever the URL is slash users, go to users component, right?
Yeah.
So it goes to users component. Now, when I change the URL to user slash some ID and some name, I want it to go to user component.
Okay.
So that is why user component HTML gets displayed. Where does it get displayed? Where I have written
Sorry.
router outlet. Yeah.
Sorry. Can you please repeat that?
Sure. First part is clear. This part.
Uh,
Yeah.
sorry. No. First is we specified for children's. If we have
No. Forget
any
for children now. When I click on user or when the URL becomes only slash users, it goes to users component, right?
yes.
It displays these names, Max and other two names.
When we click on users, it displays the user component.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Users.
Users component. Yes.
Okay.
Now, when we change the URL to user slash some ID slash some name, I want it to go to user component and display this code, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, where does it display this code? Where I have written router outlet in my users.component.
Okay. Yeah, and router outlet is nothing but the URL. No,
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 it's
no,
a
no. It's a
placeholder. It's like a placeholder for where my HTML will get displayed for a particular code,
okay.
as in for a
Okay.
particular URL.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, got it. So placeholder in the sense we were able to see all the details of the user on some section. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so everyone note it down or
Yeah, yeah, you can note it down.
I believe we have done this. Yeah, it's we are not typing the name and the ID inside URL. Maybe that should be good.
Yeah, when you click on users ABC, there is a link, right? Then also it should appear.
Okay. So, yes, got it, ma'am. So still the same question mostly I'm having. Uh, the thing is similarly used in all the portals in
Yeah,
similar way. In what situation?
I'm sorry.
In what situation do we use
The same.
such kind of
See, whatever we were doing without this, right? Without child route, we are doing the same thing, just that it's a better way of writing.
okay, okay, sure,
Okay, so this was about child routes. Now we will see what are route guards.
okay,
Okay, so route guard, as the name suggests, we are guarding our routes. That means protecting our routes.
okay,
Okay,
sure.
so for this